And it's too much sometimes, mix the potion. Mix it up, girl, put it in motion. Are you burning or dying? There's no compromising. Make up your mind, we're running out of time. It's so hard to try, but it feels one-sided. Just make up your mind, lay it all on the line. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. Pulling your thorns out my clothes. Your poison is spread to my soul. You say you love me one day, next you don't. Knowing damn well you feel like.
Hey everybody, lovers and
Hello.
friends. Welcome to BAE-CHAN After Dark Valentine's Day edition.
It's
Well,
Valentine's
happy
Day.
Valentine's Day there to all the lovers and
Or as I like to say, it's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday.
Taco / Titty / Valentine's Day Tuesday. There we go. We appreciate all that. thanks for adding that in there. It's your boy David, also known as Cardi. No one ever calls me David anymore. It's been Cardi since I was a kid. So stick with it. Cardi
I would just like to
Experience
say for the
episode
record,
today.
I do call you David. And my phone, your name is David.
Is it like a heart next to it, or is it just David?
Do you want a heart next to it?
Can I get a
I
heart?
don't use emojis in anyone's, but I can do one special for you.
Yeah, there you go. Make it special. Cause you scroll on your phone, you'll see like, oh, David. This nigga David. David.
David. I like that better. David.
Okay, and then put it like a apostrophe I Spanish.
I
David.
can do that.
Or
I can add
yeah,
that in
whatever
there.
that sign is.
David is crazy.
It's nasty as hell.
Man, David gets down. That's my alter ego.
David, what's that, David?
David, hey, I got Corona. Since now I'm David. My Latin lover, David.
You do look like you could be a reggaeton singer.
Mm-hmm. That. I don't know. I don't know what they do. They do something. Gasolina added on there.
Shout out Daddy Yankee.
There we go. And
That.
Hey.
what's going on?
I'm here.
Yeah, well, clearly,
I'm here.
He had some Valentine's Day love session going on. It's all right.
None of the sorts.
Oh no, say it ain't so.
Gotta get the waves in order.
Oh, Aisha just jumped in. Oh God, look, we got fucking Rockstar in the building.
Hey, Rockstar.
Oh my
Rockstar.
God.
Rockstar lifestyle.
In the beginning, and hey, Facebook users, we all know that's Aisha.
Tuesday.
And she's in the beginning of the show, not the end. So she already know what the fucking deal is. We appreciate y'all too. We miss y'all. So for everyone else who doesn't know who we are, Lala, say what's up to the folks.
What's up, everybody? It's Lawless Random. Don't forget the Z. Hi.
As crew.
That's
Can't-
all I have for today.
That's well enough.
We're working on low energy, but we're trying to make it work.
Yeah, well,
Low
that's all right.
vibration.
You got something in your cup, right? I saw you got a little cup. What's in your cup?
I do. I had something in my cup because I have to get through today.
Liquor, I hope.
Yes.
There we go.
Nasty.
What type of liquor? What liquor we drinking today?
Nasty. No, I
Dark-
think
dark
it's
brown?
Jack and cherry Coke or something.
Damn, I thought
Jack and Coke.
I was gonna get
Classic.
some bare feet.
Jack and Bare Feet. Oh man,
I
wine.
thought you were gonna drink some bare feet on this joint.
That is dangerous.
Oh,
Mixing liquor
I'll
with
drink that
wine.
shit straight out the bottle.
Box
You
wine.
wanna get
I thought it was gonna be box wine in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
And I
President.
love box wine. To me, I'm like,
Why?
they're just like adult fruit. What you would call them? Capri Suns, adult Capri Suns. Like, I got juice boxes.
Oh, look at
Man,
that.
y'all
This man
remember
is crazy.
the little juicy juices? That's all.
Sorry,
mine.
we're still waiting for feet pics from Royal.
Listen,
Coming soon.
I got you. Stay tuned. Stay
She
tuned.
don't got no oils out. She don't got no scented candles on
She
there.
ain't
You know what I'm
ready,
saying? Let's get
man.
I just got my.
I've been
feet
trying to
done,
work with the people, on your behalf. Give the people what they want.
Who's paying for
you
feet
let them
to get
down.
Who's the people? It sounds like you the people.
The
that
people
be-
will come. You got to put it
We
out
might
there
be
for the
the
people to
people.
come.
I
I'm
might
not-
be the people.
I said I got you.
I
didn't
cannot
say
say you said you
okay?
got me like a week ago. Like what's going on?
Just like Jack Swagger say, we the people.
You pressing.
Like, I'm gonna get like a toe, like a toe a day or something. Like what the fuck?
I love.
Okay,
A toe a day is crazy.
It's Black Love.
man. I tell
Heck
you,
yeah.
Black Love. Of course you can't see him, but he there, Hollywood.
I don't know
Sensei.
why we can't see him. Like, that's crazy.
Wow, there you go.
I mean,
Who wants to see your face?
It's your boy Hollywood Sensei, aka him Tebow for the night. You know what I mean? Blur Cartel, we in the building. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Just hit up that YouTube page. You feel me?
There you go.
Yeah.
Same thing, BAE-CHAN After Dark. Hit the YouTube page, hit the fucking Twitter. We are like literally 3 folks away from hitting 600. So let's go ahead and get over that fucking hump. I'm sure we'll get over the hump once we get Royal's feet in the mix. I'm sure.
Look, I got you with the feet after the show. Oh, what you want me to send them to you now? No, they on my phone.
You know what? If that's the only way I can get it done, then yes, send them to me right now.
Start the BAE-CHAN feet finder and just, you know what I mean?
Just slide them bitches in there.
Just go
That's
up
all
from there.
I'm saying.
Feet finder. Okay, I'm gonna send them to you.
Feet finder in the chat.
This is a very somber Valentine's Day for real. I mean, my birds lost on Sunday. Fucking highway robbery.
What you talking
and
about?
I'm
Blonde
hurt.
concert was amazing on Sunday. We found out that I'm gonna be an auntie again for the second time. Oh my god! So we're
This is why.
excited. Like
This is
that's
why.
yeah.
There was like, there was
love
something
how-
about being played at the baby shower, but that's okay.
I love how I love how the on the viewership was like a 4 million view dip
Plus.
after the performance was over.
Yeah, I turned it off. I went to sleep.
You
I
were
was
one of those
asleep
people. See,
until they had to wake me up, and they was like, "Y'all come on."
playing with my emotions,
I'm ready.
smoking.
And then we turned it off when she was done.
The birds lost. Y'all win.
I wish y'all would have
Y'all
turned
win
it
bad
off.
and y'all lose even worse. I'm like,
Oh my god. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Atlanta losing.
Well, hey, listen, don't.
It could have changed with the fucking holding
It's-
call, which wasn't there. But you know
Oh.
what? So it's okay. It's okay. I'm a little,
Time out here.
flustered.
the
Time
man
out.
admitted he held and y'all won't accept it. That is a shame.
It's no need to bring up Atlanta. Okay, don't.
You kind of do if you want to try to
I
compare.
didn't live through that
It's
enough.
different.
I've
a
been
difference.
heartbroken enough. Please don't.
Oh,
Don't
Can
rely-
Can we take a moment to talk about how me, a person from Los Angeles, California, was more upset about the Super Bowl than this person right here from
I'll give you
Philly?
props for it. Thank you.
Because everybody that knows this person from Philly knows that I am a fan of the Atlanta Falcons. And
It
not
don't matter. That's your city. How you not gonna like? It don't make no sense to me.
They both different down there, you know.
I mean, I wanted Patrick Mahomes to lose with the utmost all the hatred that I can wither in my heart, but the city of Philadelphia once again failed. So I mean, hey,
For
that's
me,
fine.
The whole city failed.
For me to
It
be
wasn't just that one nigga with the stupid ass grab. Like, come on now.
Technically, we're 0 for 3. So the Union lost in the championship game against LA Galaxy. Phillies lost against the Astros in the World Series, and now Eagles lose
it's all
Kansas
up
City in the
to
Super Bowl. So it's all up to the Sixers right now, baby.
It's all up to Joel.
I mean,
Hill.
no one's putting faith in Flyers hockey right now, but it's all up to the Sixers. We're riding on Sixers right now.
It's all. It's
It
all.
is what it is.
I ain't got that much faith in the Sixers, but
It is what it is. We're number 3.
Listen,
3 or 4
Tyrese
seed right now.
and Tyrese Maxey, we trust. You know what I mean?
KD's out of the division. Our chances are a lot higher. So we're on our way. Yeah. I agree.
exactly.
But anyway.
It was petty.
Why
It
everybody
was just
mad, man?
petty for no reason.
Yo,
it was real
old
petty.
boy, do y'all not know he came out and said, "Yo, I did that."
And he should never did that because now somebody gonna put a hit out on him.
A hit?
Yeah, I would have went to the grave with that, but you know,
Yeah, I would have taken that to the grave.
I
Like,
mean,
nah,
you can grab, but it wasn't like
I didn't hold
like
that. I didn't grab that man.
obvious intentional grab. Like it wasn't calling it all game, so you shouldn't call it.
It wasn't
Anyway.
that obvious. They could have spent 15 minutes looking at the tape. It wasn't obvious.
It wasn't. But it's nonetheless, it's fucking Valentine's Day.
But like seriously, what was old boy on? Because he limped away at halftime and came back and was playing like
My
a
man
minute.
was pumped full of perk 50s and cortisone
It's
shots.
like, what was in
And,
the
like,
needle?
a
What was in
fifth
the
of
needle
Henny.
that they gave him? Because he came back strong like a
My man
crackhead.
couldn't
Like,
feel his whole entire leg.
somebody fell on his ankle and he limped for like 3 seconds and went back to walking.
Which was a high sprain ankle, by the way.
He
took two
different.
listen, he took 2 perk 30s. He did his perky dance while Rihanna was singing, and then he came back on the field. Like,
I love
Nothing effing happened.
you know what I
Like
mean?
nothing happened.
You hit your perky dance, and then you go back to the balling out.
Anyway, I'm surprised Rihanna even performed. She's fucking what, 6 months pregnant? She looked like trying to dance in the stage.
I'm not surprised.
With like 1,000 other dancers trying to just like, oh, we're going to try to make up all the work for Rihanna's, shortcomings from performing.
Shout out to
Shortcomings?
Short. I mean,
Shout
she
out-
couldn't
shout out to
dance. She's
everybody.
pregnant. That's a shortcoming.
Shortcomings.
First
That's
of all,
just-
what dancing does she do on the norm?
I mean, Rihanna's a dancer.
she
You
could-
shouldn't have opened this
Rihanna's
door.
really
Like,
good.
she do her
Rihanna's a
little
really
thing,
good
but
dancer.
She don't be
but
going home.
All she could do was like a body roll,
never goes
and
hard
that was it. She couldn't touch the floor. Like,
I wasn't gonna be dancing up on that platform either.
okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Who
saying.
was going to be doing all of that? Beyonce wouldn't even be doing all of that. Come on now.
Nobody, Usher
Let's
wouldn't
not
even be
get into
doing all
Beyonce.
that.
We're not doing that yet. But she does. She dances a lot. She's very active on stage. But since she got the bump, you're limited in motion. That's just the way it is.
Nah,
You can
you're
only
not.
do so much.
You're not.
You can only do so much.
They legit have classes dedicated to women.
Well, she ain't going, and that brings me to my next point is that if you're a billionaire, who the fuck cares how much effort you put in it? You got money at the end of the day. I wouldn't give a damn either.
Yes, you did.
I'll do this and you do this and
How
tap my
many
face.
pregnant women
product
you
placement.
see perform at a Super Bowl halftime?
Exactly. That's the question, though. Like,
I see more pregnant
y'all want
girls
from
at
her?
a strip club than I have seen the Super Bowl. So I know what's doable. So
She didn't have
Take
to do
that how
all
you
that though. She was on a platform. That's
Right.
amazing in itself.
all right,
Exactly.
we're not gonna get standing on a platform, give her credit for that, like she invented it. We're not gonna do
Like,
that.
Who else is on a platform like that high and dancing?
A lot of people
but
Dancing?
who?
be on platforms and hanging from strings and shit. Like just fucking
Dancing?
production.
Who? Just name one so I can know.
Chris Brown. Remember that time when he was dancing over the crowd in the fucking MTV Awards? That shit was balling. That shit was fire.
In a
it up.
harness?
He had a fucking string on his back, and he was just pop locking.
That's
And
a
thing, that
harness, though. That's
that nigga
secure.
took off.
She was up on that platform, and all she had was
She was
like
on
a
the
line,
fucking
a
Smash
safety
Brothers
line,
Melee
which means that if
Final
she would have
Destination
failed,
stage.
she would have been dangling by
No,
just the
she had a back support holder thing. Like it goes around your waist, and you know
So you
it
mean she was
stabilizes
limited
you.
by movement because something was wrapped around her waist?
Well, when she was on the platform, but when she hit the
Something
ground,
wrapped
you know,
around her
she
waist
had
that's
that.
carrying the baby.
She had the milk crate box to stand on and do her thing on. So you know.
And she was doing her thing. You ain't see her popping her booty and all of that?
Listen,
Okay, whatever. Like, whatever. This
She
is-
couldn't do much.
Hater. That's all that
She
is.
could. I'm not hating. I'm just saying she couldn't do much because she was 6 months
Y'all just
pregnant.
mad because she was.
I'm not taking away from the performance at all. The performance was still good for what she could do. That's it. Like,
Hater.
don't fucking cut my head off for it.
Listen, she got a
Sheesh.
nice
Look, this is how I feel.
like
I'm about
10
to
songs and call it a day.
I mean, the road credit goes
That's
to
why
ASAP.
she did 12 songs in 13 minutes.
The road credit goes out to ASAP Rocky for put another one in here so fast and on trial.
Yeah.
ASAP on trial. He's
I mean,
like, nope.
what did-
If I go to jail, I'm gonna put another one in her and just
What did y'all
pull
expect?
the trigger on that.
Like we all like, you know, what did
That's
y'all
all.
expect?
I mean, that's all you.
If
That's all you
if I
can
had
do.
the opportunity to put a baby in Rihanna, I would damn
Like,
sure.
everybody on this panel would. Like, I mean, that's just like,
You're right.
yeah, I agree with her. Move on.
So please move on.
Yes. And shout out. Was it
Lady Gaga jumped off the stage. She did not dance up there.
Yo, she did. Lady Gaga had someone throw up on her while she was playing the drums on stage the other day. That was fucking disgusting too.
What?
She had somebody
That was very Madonna-like.
She had somebody regurgitating to Jerry missed in her face.
Yeah, right. While she was playing the drums, I don't see how that's art or entertainment, but whatever.
Yes,
on purpose. She was just
on
like
purpose
while she was playing the fucking drums.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
She
white people.
Diet.
Right. I don't know. It was. I think that's just as bad as that singer pissing on that guy's face during the show.
Nice.
That was.
Hey, listen, my boy signed up for that. He said
he did. He's like,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Bring it, put it in my face, and don't mind me if I open my mouth during the whole entire time.
Right. You know, some people got that type of kink. They want to be, you know,
they
Very
ain't bad.
bothered. I don't think
All right.
so. That's
shout out to Chris.
This is a performance.
It was fucking performance, all right. Anyway, Valentine's Day. You know, anyone has Valentine's, or anyone that's assless or dickless this Valentine's Day?
Dickless is crazy.
Huh?
Definitely yamless this year. You know what I mean?
No yams.
Yeah, you get no yams.
I am
Right.
dickless, but I think I'm dickless most Valentine's Day. I think that's just in my life.
Now, is Valentine's Day overrated at this point in the year 2023?
It's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it is.
We all know that it's a superficial holiday. It was made up as a marketing holiday, and you know it was big back in the day. But now
it's a necessary evil. That's all it is.
It's
most
not.
things.
Necessary evil. Explain yourself.
Well,
How is it necessary evil?
You know, it's a little marketing ploy. You know, just for couples and stuff like that. You sometimes
Is it necessary?
sometimes it can help. It can help couples. It's just like, you know, acknowledge the day. And
What's crazy is I've gotten more Valentine's Day gifts as a single woman than I ever did in a relationship.
All right, so you got to acknowledge that day.
Well, remember, Valentine's Day is also a good day to shoot your shot. So if you are single, you know that'd be the time to strike.
I don't celebrate.
You could shoot. You could shoot your shot on this day. Also,
my personal belief is you can tell me you love me any day of the week. You don't need a special day out of the year to spend hundreds of dollars on bullshit to tell me. Everything's overpriced on Valentine's Day.
I think
buy me chocolates tomorrow when everything is 50% off. I would love it because I could get twice as many chocolates.
I think it's a good ploy for the men out there, you know, to get some on the probably twice of the 2 times a year that they do get some birthdays and Valentine's Day.
And women, if you're watching, sex is not a Valentine's Day gift.
It is not.
Buy,
And
buy
I
that
wish I
man a
had
pair
that.
of
And
shoes. Buy that man some cologne. Buy
I
him a
need
watch.
a banner
Get the
or
fuck outta
something
here.
to just say that. I need to be
Yeah,
like
That
going
is not a
across the
Valentine's
screen.
Day gift.
Yeah.
If a
Put that
nigga
across
showed
the
up and
screen.
was like, and I said, "What'd you give me?" and he brought me dick, I'd be like, "And what else?"
I need like
No,
a
that's it.
ticket. Like I'm gonna
Shout
try
out
to make one while we
shout
do
out
the
getting,
show because that's fucking
Valentine's
bullshit.
Day gift.
Listen,
Anything would do for a
Valentine's Day-
guy.
Valentine's
No,
Day is a scam.
no
We all
slop
know it.
on Valentine. Every holiday's a scam. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean,
That's
Not every
So
holiday. That's
I'm going to go
What?
ahead and disagree with all of you in this instance. Just because I have never celebrated Valentine's Day, I have never gotten I've never done the whole shindig. So I would like to do that. I would like to go ahead and have that experience.
I don't
Do
shit
I
on
believe
people
it's a
that want
scam
Yes,
for
you do.
money? Of course, because you can do
Oh,
that
yeah.
all the time with your significant other. But because I personally have never had the experience, I want it. So yes, I want to do the Valentine's
Let's
Day
not trauma
gift
hate here.
at
Let's not
some
trauma
point.
hate on this
Look,
I
show.
mean,
Let her have
I
her
First of
personally
Valentine's.
not
first of
into
all,
it.
who's
that's very
I
reasonable.
don't want
who's
to.
hating?
Let her have her.
Whatever you want to do, you do that. But
No,
like
I'm
I
not.
said,
I'm saying let's not
Listen,
trauma bomb here.
Royal,
Let her have her
I'm gonna
Valentine's.
say,
You know, let her have
I
her
don't
success.
shit on
let me have
people
that.
for
Let me have
celebrating
my
it. I just
experience.
not
Her
gonna do
on
it.
this Valentine's Day.
If
God
you
damn.
guys don't want it, that's
Some
great.
folks can be
I
hurt and
want
bitter,
it.
but
If you
hey,
want it, then
Roy, do you
yes.
want
But
to
there
wanna
are
be our
right and wrong
Valentine?
ways to do it.
Huh?
Would you like to be me and Ty's Valentine?
Would I like to be who Valentine?
Me and Ty's Valentines. You wanna
You
be our
will ask
Valentine?
me at 8:29 p.m. on Valentine's Day?
Look, the
Let her-
offer stands. You can take it or not. I
That
see.
sounds
See,
That
this
sounds
is
like
why.
the side
This is
chick
why you
Valentine.
ain't got
sound
no
real ass
Valentine's
good.
Day.
No, I want like main chick Valentine's
Ungrateful. I
celebration.
could-
No, like if
I
if
could
you're
get
gonna
you
ask somebody to
1-800
be your
flowers there by
Valentine,
tomorrow.
you need to
But with
ask
your
them
attitude,
But
twice.
tomorrow is
never
not
mind. I take it
Valentine's
back.
Day.
I
Mama,
take it back.
February 15th.
See, I try to do something nice. You know,
2 weeks in
Cardi,
advance.
listen,
I
Cardi.
get thrown back in my
Cardi,
face. That's what happens.
Cardi could have started.
No.
Cardi, you could have started this morning saying, "Royal, happy Valentine's Day." You know,
Exactly.
Would you like to be?
I would have.
me?
She would have gave me my
Valentine's
damn feet pics. I ain't got no feet pics.
Day?
It's all
See,
contingent on the feet.
people. Hurt people. Hurt people.
Till
Hurt
them
people.
feet pics pop up, you ain't getting no Valentine.
That's crazy. Listen, Royal, me and my babe, we don't celebrate, but next year, watch. February 1st, you gonna get a sonogram, like a songogram, somebody singing on your front porch that's gonna say, "Will you be our Valentine?" He gonna have a teddy bear and chocolate and balloons and shit. Okay, and then on Valentine's Day, we're gonna have like a dinner or some shit. I don't know.
I would love that.
See, that's how you gotta do it. Like if
That
you
is
really want to do it
exactly
right.
Okay, well, you know, you wait another 365 days.
You
and
see,
then,
you see,
good luck.
you see
Yes,
how-
because
you
she
see
don't have
how-
a choice.
I've been
I see
waiting
how
all
far
these
this-
years.
She had a choice. She has 4
I've been
hours to
waiting
say
over
she's been
365 days.
claimed. But you know,
Cardi should
never
have started
mind.
from the beginning of the day. I'm just saying.
Come on.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they don't Valentine
I ain't
We
know.
should have started
Hold
at the
on, you're
beginning
not
of the
gonna
month.
fucking jump on me
Yeah, we
for
are.
trying to be nice at the last second.
No,
I didn't
She
know
don't
she.
want
I
to
thought
pity
she had somebody.
Valentine.
I didn't know.
She don't want to pity
Why am I the one to
Valentine.
blame? No, it's all y'all. I am not
Listen.
going to die on this
If you
cross.
want to do
You see
Valentine's
how
Day
far
right,
you see how
though,
far
a
on the
woman gonna
spectrum
treat you
everybody
right.
is.
I don't know. Look,
'Cause
I got my
lesbians-
bae.
Lesbians love
She got her
Valentine's
Valentine's Day gift. I got my
I-
Valentine's Day gift.
You know what I like? I like how
We
everybody's
gonna do
so far
nasty
on the
stuff,
spectrum with
and
this.
you know we gonna keep it moving.
Royals this way. She's for it. Lion Chris there the other way for it. I'm pretty much indifferent. Just like, you know, let's enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, and then Cardi just like, yo, it's
Listen,
not too late for you to jump on the train.
if I
It's
had
not.
a partner,
It's never
if
too
I
late
had
for
a
love.
partner-
It's
If I had
never
a
too late
partner
for
who
love.
was just die hard for it, I would just grin and bear it because that's something they love. But I am fortunate to have someone who shares the same views as me, so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah,
That's-
you know,
that's good, too.
Valentine's Day it's just a day. Like I could do all that extra shit.
Every day is a day. What are we
Yeah.
talking
Okay,
about?
but do that. Like,
and that's why. You know what I mean?
how
That's
nice
why I
is it if you just receive flowers at
You-
work on a
Hold
random
on,
fucking
real
Wednesday?
quick. We skipping birthdays. Why
No,
not skip
no.
birthdays?
Birthdays
No,
are
it's a day.
national holidays.
Why not just be Jehovah's Witnesses and not celebrate nothing?
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not trying to
show me that you love me all year long, because some people, they make or break a relationship based on what he did for her on Valentine's Day, and I think that is just
and that is a great segue, Lala, to what we're talking about today. Right? Is unrealistic expectations in relationships.
Unrealistic expectations.
Unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, that picture is nuts.
It is.
Correct.
I don't know why it's a mosaic painting of an old couple. Well, whatever.
That's look like a mural on 46.
But break it up with somebody just because.
Up in the Negro Museum.
Just because they didn't get you a nice enough.
Not because they didn't get you something nice or whatever is not enough to.
Break up with that motherfucker. They ain't get you the gift you wanted. Say adios, nigga. Like,
I ain't get my flowers. I ain't get no VVS cufflinks, whatever. Like,
let people be toxic. If they want to leave you because you didn't get that box of chocolates, let them leave. You know what I mean?
Let them be them.
Yeah, let them be them.
Let them be them. Be toxic on your own time.
Yeah.
But trust and believe you ain't gonna get far.
Why are we trying to quell somebody's toxicity? That's crazy. Chill out. Let them be them.
Yes, Tyler loves fucking Valentine's Day. She loves all holidays.
But I don't knock anybody who enjoys it because they just enjoy it. Like it's like me. I like gift giving all year long, but on Christmas, I'm in my bag. Like
you better come with it on Christmas.
I will give people gifts all throughout the year, but on Christmas, I make it a fucking big ass deal. And it's the same thing like with Valentine's Day. But like my grief is with people who are non-romantic the whole year and then are only romantic on Valentine's Day. Because if you shit on me and don't do nothing for me the whole fucking year, one day out of the year is not about to satisfy me.
The materialistic people do that a lot though.
A lot of people do that.
If I don't get something, I mean, gift giving can be, a love language. I guess that's the person you want to try to align yourself with, but you just can't be like, oh, I demand, I don't know what the word is. Like, I demand tribute. Like, you need to bring me something, on the dot every time. Now, don't get me wrong. I give my girl flowers all the time. Like, I try to do as much as I can. But, there's just as special day as today as it can be, a Wednesday afternoon. But, it's always appreciated. But when you have folks who want something or even they get something and they're not appreciative of it, oh, my God,
Yeah, not being appreciative of it because it's a certain day.
I have seen that. I have given someone a gift when I was younger, like, I was like, I was a teenager, right? I ain't a lot of money on it. So whatever I had, I gave it to her. She was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "No." I was like, "No."
That be your last gift from me.
I'm going no, and that's it. No more for me.
My thing is, if you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day because your crush used your Valentine's Day card as a dustpan, I get it. Perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
All that is fair.
I mean, we can talk about what's actually good Valentine's Day gifts or everyday gifts for your significant other. Definitely flowers is a go-to one. You can get it from, man on the corner.
Just get forever flowers. Don't listen. If you get
1-800 flowers, that's my go-to. I go to what I mean. We're not, getting paid by them, but 1-800 flowers is the way to go.
If you're getting
fresh,
you know how down bad you got to be to get flowers from the gas station. It's nasty.
I'll get gas stations
fresh
from the guy I'll get flowers from the guy off the freeway off ramp.
No.
You get flowers out the guy who comes into the bar at 2:00 in the morning. You want to buy your girl a flower? That guy.
Yeah.
There's always that guy. There's always that guy.
I would gladly take that long stem.
Why would you do that? The stem's not even cut right. They gonna die the next day. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I don't really like flowers. My preferred dead plant is books.
Okay.
That was a bar.
That tracks.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
That tracks.
That was a bar.
I'm just saying,
but I do like flowers.
All right, let me ask you this. Guys, who has more unrealistic expectations in a relationship, men or women? On the count of 3 and all answer, okay? Cause yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. No one said shit.
You ain't gonna incriminate me.
So we all know the answer.
Yeah,
We
we
all
all
know
know
the
it.
Incriminating
answer.
ourselves. Not
We all
Yes,
know
the answer is women.
It's
yes.
women.
It is
women.
women.
Have very, very unrealistic.
Oh, y'all said it, so I can
Sure.
jump on the band right now. It's
Yeah,
women.
definitely. Yeah, it's definitely women. Definitely. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna clip
Right,
that.
now.
Was that 30 minutes right there? 30-minute mark. No one fucking answers when I said on 3.
Yeah, we don't
I'm
want to
clipping that
ourselves.
shit.
And then I was like,
We're not incriminating. We
I
just
know I'm
speaking
not the
facts.
only one who had their mouth ready and didn't say nothing because I was like, I'm not saying that. I'm not. Listen.
Hey,
Men can have unrealistic expectations as well, but I think women are way more vocal about them.
Now, why do you think that is?
Why are they more vocal about them?
Not even why they're more vocal about it, but why are they more in their heads about it?
I think it's because women, like, as a society, like, we're conditioned from birth to have all of these relationship expectations. Like, you raise women with like, oh, you're supposed to want to get married, you're supposed to want to find a husband, you're supposed to be a certain way, act a certain way so that you can be in a relationship. Whereas men, they're not taught those same values. So like a lot of women do have these unrealistic expectations.
That's not true, because we're also told that as well. You know, hey, find yourself a good woman.
Not always.
Most times, I mean, if it's a well put together household and there's a father figure there,
yes,
then,
but
yeah,
like I feel like a lot
that.
of times. I feel like a lot of times, and I'm saying I feel, not I know, or not that it's fact. I feel like a lot of times men are taught, like about, maybe getting a girlfriend or getting a hose, but they're not always taught to aspire to be husbands. Like
men are inspired to be career driven to maintain a household and be husbands. Women are inspired to be in certain households they're inspired to be ladylike and
in the home.
But what I'm saying is
traditional roles.
I'm saying like with a lot of women, like we have to cultivate our whole entire existence on how we can attain a husband. You have to look a certain way, you have to speak a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, like you have to act a certain way because that's not ladylike. Oh, nobody.
Now that's true. That was true about until 10 years ago when the shit fucking hit the fan, and now it's like fucking nigga.
Well, yeah,
but then you know what? You have the problem
because men don't like women who are like, oh, I don't need you, I want you. They don't like that.
They don't.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with it to an extent. But when it comes around to falling back on old tropes, I thought you're supposed to be doing this and this and this for me. Hold on a second. You said you was a bad bitch and you can take everything by yourself. Now it's like, you want to come back around and act a whole different way now? So I want to know where did this mindset come from? I do have 2 clips I want to show.
Because I can take care of myself doesn't mean that you should not want to
take it or leave it.
Because I feel like a lot of men, because like you said, or as Cam said, like you guys are supposed to, you're supposed to be raised to be like a provider, a protector. So if a man is not inherently thinking that,
of course,
I want to provide and protect her, then it's like, do you even take me serious? Like, do you even care about me?
Well, let's kind of put it in a box. So to make it easier on ourselves, to put things in the box so we know what we're working with. Shit outside the box, the conversation can go anywhere. Let's say we have, a traditional man who is looking for a wife. It is stable, and he has everything good going for himself, and he's looking for a woman, right? Yeah, they exist. There's folks out here. And if you're looking for one, I know a couple of guys who are like that. And if you are looking for one, let me know. Slide on my DMs. I can hook y'all up.
Everybody knows my man. My man
The
good.
Chuck Lorre.
My man good.
Yeah, there's good men out there. Let's get that out there. There are very good men out there, and men that are looking, but a lot of them are being turned off for what they are seeing today. And then y'all
Why
would
are
say
they being
young
turned off
women.
because of what they're seeing?
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, because it's what they're seeing with being traded. Know what? I'm gonna play this clip real quick. It's like 10 seconds long, but it's just young lady going off on this dude because it's her way or no way. And y'all tell me what you think about this.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I only want you for the money and the coat and for the bills. That's it. If you ain't getting my hair done, if you ain't getting my nails done, if you ain't doing nothing for me, then I don't need you here. It's not 50-50. It's not 80-20. It's 100% to 0.
100% to 0.
This is.
Tell me, where did
I
she
wanna
get
play
that
devil's
attitude from?
advocate.
I was with her all the way until she got to the 100% to 0.
Honestly, I
Oh,
want
you
to
was
play
rocking
devil's
with her for all.
advocate for a minute because
She was
I
power
don't.
80-20. That's nuts.
I don't agree
Man.
that women have more of these unrealistic expectations. I believe that there are extremists on both sides, and I want to ask the men here questions right now. So, of the three of you, how many women have you dealt with that have had crazy unrealistic expectations, or do you typically deal with normal people?
Now, no, I'll go first. I would say this.
Like, how many women have you dealt with that talk like her? Who yelled at you like that?
Nobody, because I fucking know better. But
Okay.
I have seen folks who've been yelled at like that.
I'm asking about your experience because, like I said, I believe that there are extremes on both sides. I don't think that one feels that way more than the other.
But dig this though. Dig this though. How many of these ladies, maybe not say that out loud, but literally think that in their heads?
I don't know what other people think in their heads. I'm only in my own head. So we're talking about.
Don't get me wrong, because I know
you don't
folks
know
who
either.
have the.
So
No. I have folks tell me like, hey, I have literally thought that and had to change my way of thinking because that sounds fucking ridiculous. Like
and so
somehow, some reason, girls think
who were thinking that the woman should be, his house when he invites her over and he got dishes in the sink, she should be cleaning them, or he's expecting a meal every night. Like even though she's worked, he wants 50-50, even though she's doing all the housework, all the child rearing, and he's doing none of that, and it's not 50-50. Like, how many people are living that life?
There's a lot of people still living traditional 50-50 lives, and as
No,
far
but that's
as
not that's
working home,
what I just explained
there's
to
a
you. It's not
collective 50-50.
You can be
collective
50-50 splitting bills, but if you have you're 50-50 splitting bills, but if the woman is doing all of the cleaning, all of the cooking, all of the child rearing, taking care of you, making sure you have clean socks and drawers and new clothes and everything, then that's the relationship is not 50-50.
How is that
so what
not?
I'm saying
How
is
is that
how many
not?
people
How is that
are
50-50?
living that
You have your 9 to 5. I have my 9 to 5. How is that not 50-50? We're both bringing things together. You can't cook. You can't clean. You can't do any of that without having a house for someone to provide you for.
Do you hear what I'm saying? So if you are both splitting the bills, but you are not splitting any of the other household tasks, then that's not a 50-50 relationship.
You would have to, though.
What?
I say, yeah, you would have to split everything.
Exactly.
50-50.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So how many people are living in an existence where that is not the case? Where they are splitting the bills because the man wants to go 50-50, but he doesn't want to clean the house, but he doesn't want to cook a meal, but he doesn't want to do laundry or take care of the children. That's the same thing as this woman yelling at him saying, "Oh, you should be paying. You should be getting my nails done."
How is that the same? How is that 100% to 0? 100% to 0 was a crazy ass ratio.
Okay, this is what I wanted to say. Because
how are you trying to justify that?
Video,
what I'm saying to you is that I don't believe women have more unrealistic expectations than men do. That's my point.
But, so I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lala.
I don't agree with the 100% to 0 ratio, but I feel like everything else that she said was valid. Because if she has these expectations in a relationship, don't date that type of woman. There are men who are willing to do that for a woman.
Simple alert. I don't have a simple
I don't
alert
know.
button,
I don't think
but-
it's
That's not a simp.
It's
People
It
not.
have
is a-
different
it
values.
is a
People look at
simp.
different things. It's
Look.
not a simp.
Here's my thing.
You don't want to listen to
because
the. You don't want to
listen,
listen. Watch it again. Did you hear
Okay,
the
no,
second thing that she
listen, here's
said?
my
So
thing, though. No,
what does
But
my
there are
man
men that want to
what
do
my man
that.
get in return?
Here's my
That's
And
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
and that
People
will
need
make
to
you a
find their
fucking simp.
person. If you're not that man, then you're not that man. But
Right.
that's not a simp.
Listen.
That
I am on the side
Bull
that women
fucking
have
shit.
unrealistic expectations, but I am also
If you ain't paying
going
my
to
bills,
go on record
if
as
you ain't
saying
paying my
that
coat,
men have gotten too comfortable with doing the bare minimum.
Yes.
So for her, if those are her expectations, then she needs a man who is willing to meet those expectations.
ain't gonna fucking be me. I know that much.
Hold
If
on a
you
second.
date a woman who likes getting her nails done, who
we're not
likes
making
having
sense
her
here.
hair done, who likes going on trips, don't come to her broke.
We're not making sense here. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that
bring
because-
it.
We're not
Anchor
making
us.
sense.
Anchor
Why
us, Cam.
not?
Anchor us. Bring us
Why?
back.
Okay, let's not
Bring
get
us back.
offended. Let's not get
Why
offended.
does
Once.
that not make sense?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let hear him out. Hear him out.
Hold on. How did they get to that video in the first place? Because if she said it from day one that this is what it is, it sounds like this isn't the first time. It sounds like she's either the first time she's saying it, and she ain't saying it from the giddy up, and it's just like whatever. How did we get to that point in the first place?
You probably asked for some
It's
ass.
somebody's fault.
It's like
If she said it from the giddy up, it's his fault.
It's his
If
fault.
if she didn't say it from the giddy up, and this is the first time her saying this, it's her fault.
If
So-
it was her first time saying it, he wouldn't have had his phone out recording.
So it's either
you probably look at
either
this
fake,
bitch. She
so
must be
it's either for
crazy.
just TikTok and fake, which is probably is, which is fine,
Hmm.
or is one of the other's faults. So that's all it is. Does she have
You know what?
unreal expectations? No, she just wants to be treated a certain way. If he can't accommodate to that, he needs to bounce.
That's
Now-
exactly.
Now that's the black and white of it, but realistically, how
It
is
is-
someone
it is what it is.
how is someone supposed to get chosen with those type of expectations? Now, are you willing? Are you willing to wait through your 20s, through your 30s, through your 40s to find that one person who's going to meet those specific needs
Yes.
than anything else you need?
Listen, Cardi,
Yes.
Isn't that what
Cardi
Yes.
is
we're
like,
all doing?
Cardi is
Then
Pointless
be
to get
alone.
in a
Like,
relationship
then
with someone
be
who's not going to
alone.
meet those needs.
Listen,
Right.
hold on, let me
I'm
Then be
saying.
alone.
hold on, real quick. We can
I don't
we can nip it in
I
the
was,
bud. We
I
can
was
nip it in the
single for 12
bud.
years.
I just
I
want to
don't
make
care.
one point. That's
Listen, we can nip it in the buzz. As the great Ice Spice would say, how can I get chosen when I'm already chosen? Like,
right. I mean,
as simple as that. We can do it,
Right.
and it's done. The great Ice Spice has
Ice Spice has spoken. I mean,
Y'all be so
But I
willing
think
to,
that's
y'all be
the
so willing to compromise y'all values just for the sake of saying that y'all in a
Exactly.
relationship.
now how important is that value?
No, how important is a relationship to you? You don't. Why would you compromise
Like,
yourself
why
and the
be in
things
a
that you want
relationship
just
that
to
you're
be
going
with
to be
somebody
unhappy
else?
in?
What I think
It's
is
a
really funny.
relationship
Just so that you
isn't
can
the
say
end
you in a
all be all.
Just
What
so you can say you in
I
a
think is
relationship?
really funny is that if, let's say, God made a perfect man. Let's say, boom, Adam, perfect man, right? Made in his image, has everything that you're looking for.
Shout out to Adam.
Shout out to Adam. Eve will still find fault within that man.
No.
Bottom line,
Why do you think
No.
that? Why do you
yes,
think that? Why
because
do you
that's
think that?
what y'all do.
Okay, no, Cardi. 'cause
All right, I'm not
this
about
is
to
what
do
I
this with
believe.
you.
That
I'm not
is
about to do
fucking
this.
facts.
No.
I'm not about to
You
do
can
this.
have the
Let me tell
perfect
you.
man, and he
This
might
is
be
what
missing that 10%, and you will crucify that man for that 10% other
I'm
than
not
the
about to do this.
90% that he
Can
fucking
I
gives you.
can I speak? Can I speak?
well, I just want to get in
Okay.
here.
Can
Y'all
I
ain't let me
speak?
say shit yet.
There's perfect, and then there's perfect for me, because no two people are the same. So what somebody else might want might not be what I want. Perfect for me is not going to be lacking that 10% because that's perfect for me. You're not perfect if you're lacking that 10%, and
I
that's
agree,
just
Tay.
what
This
it
is
is.
nuts.
We're at 90%
This
now.
is nuts.
I agree. It's nuts, Ty. I agree.
Right. So
Exactly.
is that 10% that you're looking for outweighs the 90%, you're going to go with the 10%.
So
because
are
that's what
you
you're looking
saying
for.
that men compromise and they settle?
Everybody compromises, everybody settles.
No.
Because no one's perfect for everybody. There is
That's why I was single
settling.
for so long. I'm not compromising. I'm not settling. I want what I want. I will get what I want, and I have what I want.
Exactly.
I just want to say
that.
No, I'm not gonna put Hollywood. I'm not gonna put Hollywood on the spot. So I'm gonna let him talk, but I'm not gonna put him on the spot in this debate that we're having. I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to say this: people can have whatever expectations.
Yes, Tina. No one has 100%.
I mean, people can have whatever expectations they want to have.
Give and take.
I'm not about to sit here and say, no, you know, people can't have their expectations. My thing is this: if you want a person that's going to do all that, that's fine. But my question to you is, what are you giving? What are you bringing to that? Like, I mean, that's it. Like, what are you bringing to them? Like, you expect me to do all this for you? If I love you, if I rock with you, I'm gonna do it. But what the fuck am I getting? Like, I mean, it don't have to be, you know, materialistic things, but like, what are you giving me to make me want to actually do these things for you? I mean,
right? Okay.
Attraction alone is not going to make me want to do this.
I feel like it's important to note that it's not just a wants list. There's also a do not want list.
And there's also needs too. But let me
every single thing I want, but if he checks off too many boxes on the things I do not want, I don't want that man.
Okay, so with Hollywood just being said, I'm gonna play the next clip, okay? And then we can go ahead and segue into that section. And you tell me, based on her answer, what do you need from her for her wants?
Here we go.
Okay?
Ideally, my husband needs to be making like.
Okay. My suspicion, she's gonna say 175.
250.
250?
Like 650,000.
I was being.
Shout out to her. She won James Bond. She won
her. Clearly, she knows what she wants, right? We can all agree she knows what she wants. Exactly. We can't blame her for that. Right. But again, unrealistic expectations of, hey, am I going to wait till I find someone who will provide that for me? Or even if I do, what
is
would
that
I
an unrealistic?
Also...
Is that an unrealistic expectation, depending on the circle of men that, or like the type of, you know, people that she surrounds herself with?
Let's say no.
Then it's not unrealistic.
Let's go with no.
It's not unrealistic.
So let's say she was raised in Baldwin Hills in California, and that's all she knows.
What you mean?
Let's say that she's, you know, high class personnel. You know, she was raised in Baldwin Hills, California. She got, you know, fucking money for days, or maybe no money at all, and she just
why would she want less?
Right. So just because of your social status, to put that expectation on somebody else, what would she need to bring to the table?
I'm not expecting a Rihanna.
No. Lala, this is a question for the men.
Try to pump her gas.
This is the question for the men. Okay. So she's coming to me, you, and you. You know what? Hey, I need you to be making $675,000 a year. Let's say you have it, right?
She wouldn't be coming to none of y'all.
No, okay, whatever, right?
Right,
or even the other way around. Like you see her on the street, she walking out with a Birkin bag, you know, red flag already. But let's say, you know, you gotta like that, right? You gotta like that, and you take her out on a date. She say, "Hey, I'm looking to settle down, but you need to be making $675K. What is your counter offer?" You say, "Yes, I'll give you $675K, but what would you want in return from her?"
What do you want her to bring to the table?
What is she bringing to the table for you guys to marry her and taking all your money?
Is she taking all the money
when
because
you put it?
You're married, so funds are being. Let's say she doesn't want your money is her money and her money is her money. So with that mindset being put out there, what would you guys need?
But there will be nothing at that point.
So there's nothing. So there's no,
I'm gonna keep it
prerequisites.
In this variant scenario, if I got it like that, and then she's just there and she's up front what she wants to, then it's nothing. First of all, we wouldn't even cross paths, I don't think, because.
No, let's say you do. Let's say we you're in the
if you got it like
Burberry
that,
store, you got it like that.
Why would we cross paths?
You got the money.
No, I'm gonna let
y'all shopping in the same store. Let's say y'all go for the same bag. Y'all touch hands. Y'all go on a date. Goes really well.
It's a movie.
It's a whole Tubi movie.
It's a whole Tubi movie, and things get serious. Say, hey, you know what? I want to get married, but you have to be making $675,000. What is your counter offer?
You know what I mean? See, this is me.
What do you want? What do you want?
I'll keep it a being with you. You tell me I require you to make whatever, we're not going to get very far. Like, you know what I mean? Because
there's nothing she can.
No, you can't do that. This is what she wants.
No.
She deserves what she wants.
Yeah,
she was raised that type of way.
She's not going to get it from me. That's it.
But if you making that
don't, just because I'm making that does not mean because you require that from me, I have to give it to you. I don't have to want you. You know what I mean? Point blank.
You are okay. So, but in this scenario, you do want her.
No.
You've already approached her.
Oh my God!
We didn't. We never said that. We just said we went on a date and we're talking, and
who initiated
getting to know each other.
This scenario,
who initiated the date?
Well, she was cute enough to go on a date. We didn't say we in love with the girl.
You do want her.
We're on a date now. What is going on?
Yeah, we dating. We want her. We touching hands at the Burberry store. Like what's going
this
on?
is just the first. This is the first date.
No random woman
she
just
says
gonna bump
this.
into you and say, "No, I require my men to make this money."
Oh, hold on.
You have to get to a certain point in a relationship.
Hold on, real quick.
Well, technically, this was an interview, and she said that's what she wanted. So we have to go with that.
Listen, I know what both of y'all want. Y'all are moving the goalposts for your favorite, and he's moving the goalposts for his favorite. So let's just we need a middle ground so both parties are not moving the goalposts. Apparently, we're touching hands, and the
really, it's a yes or no question. Is this unrealistic? Is this unrealistic for a relationship? For
if I'm making said money and she says I require you to make this, she has nothing to counter that I would want. There's just nothing feasible to just be like, this is the one right here.
Right. So anything that, exactly. She would not get chose.
I can understand if she's saying that if,
we're giving her all the points.
Say if she made the same amount of money as me, or even more. You know what I mean? That I would understand because you don't want to be with no broke ass nigga. You know what I mean? You can't do shit.
What do you require of her is the question.
What I require of her is, I mean, does your bag match mine?
So that's the only requirement.
Does your bag match mine?
If you're gonna be on that type of time.
What type of woman are you really? I mean, outside of the money, the materialistic
that's the
stuff,
only requirement.
Who are you as a person?
You could get any woman if that's the only requirement.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Outside of the materialistic stuff and the money, who are you as a person? Like, I mean, that's what matters the most. If I'm going to take you on and we're going to be in a relationship, who are you as an individual? What are your values? What type of stuff are you into? You know what I mean?
Clearly, you can't get any of that if you can't get past that paywall.
Now, what I'm saying is
you won't have access to any of that.
What I'm saying, that could have been clipped for said of the video, right? So I'm with Hollywood. Right. What can you provide as a person to get that magical carpet ride and get fucked on a vintage rug like Princess Jasmine? That's all I'm asking. Just like, what do you have as a person for me to provide that? I'm James Bond Jr., you know what I'm saying? Young Richie Rich, how you want it to be. Like, what can you provide? What can you reciprocate? Because, you know, whatever it may be.
I'm not spending
it. Ain't money at this point.
I'm just saying, if the roles was reversed, we look fucking dumb. Like, how would I look like, hell, I can't date a woman if she don't, make $500,000 a year.
No, fuck that.
No, I think that's
I look fucking stupid.
Any nigga out there,
reasonable.
A lot of people will think I'm being unrealistic.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
One thing to be
in the same social class as you. or
but check
financial
this out.
class.
You can actually miss out on your
The problem with dating right
blessing
here,
with being with
all of
somebody
this.
special because of something so materialistic. You
People
understand?
tell me I'm gonna miss out on my something special because I refuse to date outside my race.
And that could be true too.
No, it's not, because I found my perfect person.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go around you on that one because he right there. But honestly, like because I've been in situations where it's like, hey, I have a lot of standards. I had a lot of prerequisites in my own life before, because this is what I wanted, and to come to find out, it wasn't what I wanted. And when I started taking those things back a bit, I started finding more value in the other places I didn't know that I needed to be filled.
So now we can segue into where I said there's a list of wants and there is a list of do not wants. And I think that the list of do not wants should be valued just as much as the list of wants. Because if you check off too many boxes and I don't want this, you're not perfect for me.
But okay, let me
The thing
word
is,
it. Hold on.
I
Let
don't like
me
the
word
word.
this
I don't
the
like
right
the
way.
word perfect at all. Like, what fucking is perfect?
Let me word this the right way. So, when
compatible? You're not compatible for me. How about that?
I like that. That's softer.
When does the bad outweigh the good, even though you got more good than bad? Because it's gonna happen.
It depends on how heavy the bad is, though.
Toxic relationships for
So
folks staying on.
So what you said is not. Hold on. So
no. Because the reason why I said that is because Cardi said that a guy could be perfect and check off every box on your list, and you'll find the 10% that he's not meeting. But I'm saying that 10% could be the things that I don't want. If I say I don't like dating thugs, I don't want to date a drug dealer, I don't want to date somebody fresh out of prison, like, you could have all of the qualities on my want list, but if you hit too many qualities on the I don't want list, you're not the guy for me.
Now, how would you know that if you never tried it out?
What do you mean?
That's the point I'm saying.
That's why you have the whole dating phase. You don't just jump into a relationship. You get to know the person.
Right. But how can you give that person a shot if you're taking that part that it's a definite no-go for you to go further? Like you would never know the 90% if you're judging him on that 10%.
No goals save you. Like, I don't even need to know how many of the boxes you check if you check too many of the no boxes.
And that was the whole reason for me saying it. You don't know what's behind or what that person has to offer if you're just shutting that small window of yours closed.
I don't think it's a small window. I think every person is allowed to have standards.
Well, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with having standards, but what I'm saying is, are you willing to drop those standards to find something more?
No, because then I'm settling.
That's not really settling. The thing is, they say, "Oh,
you're not finding something more if you're dropping standards." That sounds ridiculous.
You're not understanding. You're not getting where I'm coming from.
Okay, no, I get that some standards are ridiculous. That's why I'm on the fence that women have unrealistic standards, because a woman might be like, oh, I want a man to have all of this, but he can't be 5'5". That's unrealistic.
If you want to go with height, that's fine. But let's say I have two boxes.
I want a man to have all of this,
I'm gonna go with
he can't.
People in the comments, I'm gonna need your help if you're not getting the analogy. Oh, I'm drunk. Why I gotta be drunk? Well, I am drinking, but I'm not drunk. So let's say we have two boxes here. This is the box that's of what you want, and this is the box that you don't want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go in, he gives you the boxes. You look at box A, looks big, it looks nice, okay. You see the box B. Oh, this is the box that's small, and I don't like that. But when you open up the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, oh, it looks nice. But the box that you don't like and you didn't want, you open it up and you find, let's say, a diamond in it. Just because you didn't like what was in the box, but what's inside of it is something that you want.
Why would anything be in the box that I want if it's my do not want box.
But that's the thing. Like, if you look past of what's not in the do not want box, you'll find something greater.
No,
She's not sold.
I'm not sold. I'm not
She's
sold.
not sold.
You're not sold because it doesn't make sense.
I'm
So
not. I don't want to compromise my beliefs. I don't want
no
to.
one
I
should
don't
I
want
don't
to
think it's
sacrifice
not
my
compromising
standards.
your. It's not compromising your belief. It's
Oh
not
my
compromising your standards because you don't know
God.
what you got
But that's
altogether.
because my do not want list is catered to me. It's not a one size fits all. So while I might not have a height requirement on my do not want list, I have moral requirements.
How about this? What is a moral do not want for you?
I don't want to date nobody who didn't kill motherfuckers.
Okay, let's
I
go
don't
with
want
that.
to date nobody who's a motherfucking child molester.
Okay, stop. We're gonna go with the first one. That's not okay. Let's say Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you had a rough pass. You accidentally shot and you killed somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tell Lala, but you know that's one of her boxes. Now, would you stop dating Hollywood just because of that one box
Yes.
that he checked off?
Yes.
You ain't no matter how great and how much in love you are with that man, just because
That
he did
is
that one
a
thing,
very big thing to withhold from a person.
regardless of the fact that would literally turn you off on everything.
My pussy wouldn't even get wet for him. That's crazy.
All right, well, don't tell him that you killed somebody, Hollywood.
Like,
That's
if
why he
you're
went off camera like,
with-
damn, I got
You're
it.
like, damn, how am I gonna break this
Hide
to
in the
her
body real
now?
quick.
How am I gonna break
It's clear
the
that
news
she's
to her?
okay with compromising your values just for something that like I'm not going to compromise my values, and I think
a shiny box.
I can't do
I don't
it. If you check off boxes on my do not want list, then that's just what it is. I'm not fucking with you. Like, I'm not even going to give you the time of day because I know for a fact I don't want you. You have qualities that I do not want around you. So why would I even put myself through that?
Thank you.
It don't make
Here's
sense.
the thing: relationships require compromises, and the things on the do not want list, they're uncompromisable. The things on the want list are compromisable.
What about the gray area? How about the gray area?
What's the gray area?
This nigga's
I
drawing.
don't know the things that are I want and the things I don't want and the things that maybe I could fuck with. That's the gray area.
I guess the gray
that's
area
what I'm
for
saying.
murder
The
would be
things on the
manslaughter.
want list are compromisable.
It was an
But
accident.
the things on the do
Self-defense is
not
the
want
gray
list
area.
are uncompromisable.
So if I killed a nigga in self-defense and the jury said he
Not
you know,
guilty.
I got
He
off,
stood
I'm
his
not
ground.
guilty. Am I still not getting the yams wet now? Because you know what I mean?
You killed a person in self-defense.
Self-defense. He was trying to kill me, and I had to do what I had to do.
No,
This is a
I said
highly
I want a
plausible
murderer.
event.
Are you a murderer?
Well, you kill
Or
someone,
did
you're a
you
murderer
defend yourself?
regardless.
Yeah, like I mean, technically, because I killed him, yeah, I would be a murderer.
Yeah, he
but
technically would be a
I was
murderer, but not by
defending
court.
myself. I was
Right.
defending myself, though. You know what I mean? He was trying to kill me first. So
Why
I
would
had
you not explain that before you
I
got
had
into
to
a
grab the
relationship
Draco
with
and
the
young.
person?
Like, listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. If I murder
That's not the whole point, Lala.
That's
Though
not-
the
that's
point
not-
is
But
that
that is the whole point
all the
because
love and the
I
shit
need
that y'all
to make
been
my
through.
decision before I enter the
let
relationship.
me say
But
this.
now that you're in it, would you regret it then?
Let me say this.
She would regret all that
think
great
about it.
love time that she's been with you. It was for
I'd have
naught
to think
because
about
it.
you kept the nigga that tried to kill you.
The thing that breaks the
That's
straw.
horrible.
The thing that the straw that breaks the camel's back on this is because it's not the fact that I'm a murderer. Yeah, it's the fact that I'm a murderer, but it's the fact that you lied. You omitted that whole. Yeah, I mean, that's even more egregious that you didn't even bother to say, "Hey, listen, that was a time in my life where I killed a few motherfuckers." Like, I mean,
Shit got real.
You just can't leave that out. Like, I mean,
It's just a nigga or two, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I just shot a few folks.
Niggas die every day, B.
Right.
Yeah.
But you gotta disclose that information. That's just my opinion.
To keep it,
You gotta
listen,
tell somebody.
The beginning conversations where now all grown, some of us have kids, some of us don't. That should be the first thing out your mouth. Do you like kids? Do you want to have kids? What's your stance on them? stuff like that.
These are important conversations.
I should have been asking, did you
people who
murder
get in
somebody?
relationships who
That's,
want
I
kids
mean,
and get
that is a
relationships
question
with
that
people who
goes
don't want
underneath the rug. Did you off somebody real quick?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
You
what I
know,
should have been asking.
just a nigga or two.
Just a nigga or two, you know what I'm saying?
Just
But
a
for
nigga.
me, it's just like I need that language to be out there in the forefront. It's like, do you like kids?
I don't know. That's crazy though.
If you don't like kids, I gotta get rid of you.
Y'all can really miss out on a blessing because of that shit, and that's fucking wild.
On the kids or on the nigga or two?
Really?
On the kids. Like let's say take kids for example. Like, oh man, I can't deal with someone who has kids, but at the time, like, hey, do you love that person enough to get to fucking at least fucking try?
I get Lala.
Would you want to try?
I get
and
Lala
then you fucking try, and then it's the fucking greatest thing. I mean, you're cutting yourself off from.
She could be the most
nice.
perfect woman in the world, but she don't like kids, and I got a daughter that she come first, so I gotta get rid of you. You to the curb, you know.
Gotta get rid of
right, but then it's her loss, though, right?
It could be my loss, but you know what I mean.
It could be her loss.
Not your loss, or her loss.
It could be my loss.
It could be both people's loss.
It could be both L's. But what I'm saying is, I think it's always worth a try.
I don't think it's always.
That's what I'm saying. I think some things are worth the try.
I don't.
That's just sage wisdom at this point.
Disagree with that. You know, some things, you know, you do this guy say, all right, let me step out of my comfort zone.
But in the long run,
I'm not in the business of wasting time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, what happened? Hollywood said, no, I'm not into long distance relationships.
I'm not into long distance relationships either.
But look, y'all in one now, though, right? And things are working, and y'all in love, and things are working out. I don't care about the because. The thing is that you stepped out on it, though.
You have to check off enough boxes on the do not want list.
There
were not enough boxes on the do not want list. There were not enough boxes. Because I'm willing to do a long distance relationship because I love this person.
The love pendulum is nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right? It's just fucking going all over the place. But okay.
But
I like how y'all pick and choose though. But it's okay.
No, the real question is
this is why we have these conversations.
But Cardi,
you do pick and choose.
Cardi, you're not asking.
Isn't dating picking and choosing?
What's the real question? Cam?
You're not asking the real question. Are y'all satisfied with being number two in the person's life? That's the real question.
I mean, if they have kids, you're always gonna be, you know,
you're a Dubsky, you know, you're number two. Get that.
You gotta accept that fact. And a lot of people with children, a lot of people. Look, this is my thing, and if I had kids, which I don't, but if you don't like kids and I got kids, what the fuck am I gonna be with you for? You know what I mean? That's just, you know. And then if I'm dating you and my kids don't like you, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no, they just gotta kids just gotta get over it. They got. I'm not.
That shit crazy. Or your fucking ex being mom. Oh, I don't like your ex being mom, so you know, we can't do this.
But I'm saying
you don't like her because you don't like her.
You're going to be
breaking up with me.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean,
crazy. I think that falls under unrealistic expectations.
I will say this for you, Cardi. Like, and here's the thing: everybody knows this to be true. There's an exception to the rule.
Yes, that's very true. And
so
I'm
while
thinking
you may say that
that
someone is blocking their blessings, there's an exception to the rule. There may be numerous people that I turn down saying, yo, I don't do long distance relationships, but this one person, what did he have above everybody else that I'm like, I'm willing to do? I'm willing to do that.
She want to be A. Marie for that one person. This one thing that got me tripping. You know what I
mean? This is one thing that's not, you know, capital murder.
Capital murder.
As long as I ain't off nobody. I mean, we good.
Have you off somebody? Have you off somebody?
Have I killed somebody? No.
I mean,
have I wanted?
I mean, we can't say it out loud, but you know,
like you trying to get me if I did, you know what I mean, you trying to get me booked up.
Wait, why did you say
like an OJ book?
Rebooked?
If I did,
you been in prison before?
No, I was about to say you trying to get me RICO.
A federal RICO, the Blur Cartel.
You don't want that.
Trying to get me RICO out here, like they gonna be, Fed's gonna be at my door tomorrow. Like, so yeah, Mr. Sensei, you killed who? Like, nah.
Ain't no going back.
Was I active out there? You know, was I doing?
Hey,
something?
you know what? That
But
might
I
not
ain't never
even be a
killing
real
it.
thing on my list. I might like it, you know.
I killed the nigga in an anime debate, but that's about it.
Yeah. I may have killed few niggas in a rap battle on a court. You know what I mean? But like, I never,
But
murdered.
ain't no such thing as a past is a past. So
What if I murdered somebody, but my requirement was I didn't want to date a murderer?
Then you
you'd
just
be a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
Hell yeah.
Who else would you be?
Why wouldn't you want to surround yourself?
That's the
with someone
definition.
just like
Definition
you?
of hypocrite.
Like, why wouldn't you want to be? With
I know men who have children who don't want to date women with children.
I mean, too many kids. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. That's not a hypocrite.
I mean, no, that makes sense because there's too many kids. I mean, the rule of thumb for fellas usually you can't date someone who has more kids than you. So if you have one, then she has to have one, 2 tops. If you have 2, then you can't go higher than 2.
My personal rule with the children thing is
the Brady Bunch method.
Because my child is a teenager, I have an age requirement. I don't want to date somebody with a child like 6 and under. That's mine because my kid's 17.
I ain't got no kids, so we good.
So
okay. All right, let's segue. That was a good debate. That was fun. Royal, you was quiet.
We didn't even get through all of the unrealistic expectations.
We didn't, but we're pressed for time.
It's almost. That's crazy.
I mean, you want to make this another 2-hour episode?
Nah.
Listen, well, Blurred Cartel, we got skating about 10 minutes anyway, so
All right, well, you know what? We can go.
Nobody told you to book a show on the day that my show is. That's crazy.
Listen, the folks wanted locker room. You know what I mean? We gotta give them what they want.
Who the folks? Let me talk to them.
All right, I'll patch you in.
You patch them into the folks.
Yeah.
I'm coming on locker room, y'all.
Right on cue.
Stay on cue. Right where you at?
Listen, last time we had a woman in the locker room, it was crazy.
Well, because of the woman that you had, but that's not my business.
It was crazy.
It's none of my business. It's none of my business.
We never got our gender war episode either.
Y'all really had a very, very argumentative.
Yeah, that's what we need.
All right.
I need some argumentative millennial, modernized women.
Millennial again.
Yeah, we need to,
leave those new millennial women alone. They're gonna ask for, $650,000.
What's wrong with that though? Like, if you ain't got that, just don't date her. Don't complain about it.
But what if you do got it though? Even if you do got it, you still don't have to date her.
Yeah, you don't have to.
It still ain't worth it.
Like,
why it's not worth it? You don't know anything about that woman other than she requires her man
don't matter
a certain tax bracket.
No.
I think my thing is this: if she's saying
she was in the car.
Listen, bro. If she's saying I need a nigga making $600
with Nike sports bra on,
and she
in an old Buick car. Exactly.
That was a different woman. No. That was a completely different woman.
I'm just saying, if you
does the feelings change if she's not doing the same?
Yeah, bro. If you ask me to make over $500K,
she goes to community college and works at Starbucks, and she wants that.
You giving it to her? Plastic. That's crazy. Like
community college and work at Starbucks.
Hey, you gotta pay for school.
On her grind.
Yeah, if she in college getting her degree and all that shit, then and
working a job, that's a grind.
You trying to do something?
That's not a grind. It's fucking life, and everyone has to go through it. But whatever.
Why not? Why is it not a grind?
Because it's just life.
Some people go to work without going to school.
That's too, and it's
and some people go to school without going to work. So if
that's
you don't
also
both,
life.
why is it not a grind?
I've done all 3, and it's still life.
I've worked 2 jobs while going to school and being a single mother. Is that not a grind now? It's just life.
It's just fucking life.
That's a good question. Is it a grind or is it just life right now?
Isn't life a grind?
I mean, essentially everything is just life.
Well, not for everybody, I guess I should say.
We just like to put adjectives on it.
For us, for black folks, life is a grind.
Yo, I love how Royal just was like, I'm good.
Oh yeah, she always want to cop out. The camera's going off. Camera.
Y'all obviously don't want to hear what I gotta say. Cardi cut me off every time I tried to make a point.
Because everyone has to speak. Yeah,
I feel that.
Well, if everyone has to speak, you would not cut me off, right? All right.
You kept going, so we can always come back around.
I can't come back around when you speaking over top of me. You know I got a little voice. So either you're going to listen or you're not.
Your voice is not little. This is why
either you're going to listen or you're not. You obviously didn't want to hear what I had to say.
No, obviously you went over your time, and we had to let other people speak, and we can come back around and we can talk 30 seconds.
Got you. All right, well, go ahead and speak.
No, that's what we just called on you.
I don't got nothing to say.
See?
Well, there you go.
There's that black woman attitude.
Wait.
I'm describing the situation that just occurred.
And all right, and I'm saying, did you want to go along? You said no.
No, I have nothing else to comment on the subject.
She did have something to she don't have nothing to say no more.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Right. I mean, is it really a bland?
Oh yeah, I'm always going to say what the fuck I want.
His life really is.
But I'm also got the moderator, and other people got to speak too.
Cardi
every single day. I want smoke with Royal.
If I don't even get a chance to get a point out, you have not heard any of my thoughts. Okay, well then why the hell are you calling on me? If I had a chance to,
you haven't said anything.
What the fuck else then?
All right, then
I would like
get the fuck off. I would like to. That's why I asked.
I would like to hear Roy.
She's over it.
She's over it. Fuck. I ain't feel no different about it.
I mean, she wasn't wrong.
No one said she was wrong either, but we all have a debate and we all have to talk. And if you need to say something else, we can always come back around. It's just like we all can't talk over each other, and then we all can't talk for 5 minutes straight. So we're on a time frame.
But you can't tell somebody to get off the show.
No, I said, or you can also just leave if you're not going to talk and be the way that you're acting. That's fine too.
You verbatim say get the fuck off.
I said, or you can also get the fuck off if you don't.
That doesn't work.
Then she can get off. I don't fucking care.
But that doesn't work.
But you should care.
Clearly it worked. That she didn't care. Why should I care?
Damn, I
match energy. So if you're gonna throw shade my way, I'm gonna throw shade right the fuck back at you. And that's just that. I said, hey, I'm sorry if we cut you off, but if you want time to speak, you can go ahead and do it. But she said, oh no. It's not past the time because the show is still going on.
I don't think you said what you think you said because I was listening.
Maybe not. We can go back and we can look at the tape and see who said who. But she can clearly come back on.
That was a Cardi experience right there.
And that's what I said, because we have to keep it moving because the show, we're not going to make this a 2-hour show. That's what I say. Hey, anybody else want to talk about it before Cam and fucking Hollywood go ahead and do their show? Because I can go ahead and get into the Cardi experience juicy story tonight too.
It was no order. That's all. It was just like y'all can rant and then call it.
Oh, come on, Rockstar, stick around. I have a really good ass story.
Yeah, we might have to postpone the Cardi experience. This is a very disgusting.
You already had the Cardi experience.
That was in the Cardi experience.
A meeting. Y'all just come together in a meeting. Get your differences out, and then just move.
Ain't no difference. There's no differences. I'm ready to move forward right now.
I mean, you just move forward.
She's more than welcome to jump back on.
Like people have disagreements all the time.
That's fair too.
People have disagreements all the time. It's fine. There's no love lost. It's just a heated discussion.
I don't know. She felt like she lost something. She felt like she lost time, and clearly time's getting back to her, and she didn't want it, and she'd rather be in her feelings about it. And nothing I can do about that.
Dig in the grave. You don't gotta dig.
I could dig all the way to fucking China. I don't give a fuck.
Is it the feet pics? Come on, man. We gotta dig.
It probably is the feet pics, man. She made me wait forever.
Now. You never get.
You made me wait forever. Like, yo, it's been 2 weeks. What you doing with yourself?
You're not getting those feet pics.
Yeah, them Jones.
I'm just gonna go to Google and just hit images on feet, and then I'll just throw them.
Don't dig the grave. Listen,
I ain't worried
go in
about
there,
that.
give the apology. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll all be good.
I already apologized. I was like, yo,
But
sorry you feel like I
apology
took
is in
time from
order.
you. I
Apology
mean, if
is
she
in
wants to
order.
accept it, then she can accept it. But I'll do it again. I'm no
A
problem with apologizing.
formal one without saying you could get the fuck off. I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Anyway,
We're all good. Everybody's family. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Y'all harping on it. I really don't care. We can move on. Thank you. We can move on.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
so
we should probably
no, we cannot end the show.
Just
No, can't do it. We're gonna move on to the Cardi experience story.
Are we not about to lose 2 people?
Yeah.
They're gonna drop off, but I'm sure it can still hear the people out there can still hear the story.
Yeah, you still have a fan base that still wants to hear what's going on.
Exactly.
Despite the infighting and stuff like that. So the Cardi experience is still gonna go on. BAE-CHAN After Dark is still gonna go on as televised.
Exactly, because we're live and we have to fucking a show to do and keep things moving.
Yes. Despite that, listen, it's Major Spider Can, aka protect your peace. Don't fuck your coworkers. Happy Valentine's Day. You keep saying debatable, just don't do it.
It's debatable. You can do it in certain stories.
If we're not on to, we're not.
I already said sorry. Roll Gymnast, I am sorry for cutting you off on your time. And if you ever want it back, you can always do it.
Right now, you
have to go in the chat and do that.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it too. But there's 2 apologies. One for you put it on air. When like the governor cheats on his mistress, you gotta apologize to the people first for some fucking reason, and then you go back down. Because you can't leave it on a low note. Who the fuck does that?
No, it's not a low note. That's a very high note. It's a very high tension.
That's a low note on. That's a low note on entertainment.
This is a very high tense conversation right now.
So take it $10 down to a 6.
I'm just saying. I don't want to just be sitting here
I'm fine.
In the awkward.
Everybody hold responsibly, but don't forget that the vintage. BAE-CHAN shirt. Remember these guys?
Vintage. Oh shit! I didn't even know we still even had those.
I still wear mine.
I still ain't got my whole responsibly shirt, but okay.
That's I got mine on. There. I got mine in a tuck somewhere. Locker Room Talk will be on next. We'll see you guys. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah. So after I'm done the story, y'all go over there to Locker Room Talk. What y'all talking about tonight?
This is the opposite of what we talked about here.
Right.
We're gonna be this is the misogyny hour. How slop is not a
Valentine's Day
gift. If you want to put
the ticker at the bottom.
If you want to put fire petals on the bed, say, "Can I eat your ass?" You could do that. We're gonna talk about the opposite stuff.
Right.
How to handle Side Chick Appreciation Day tomorrow. We're thinking in the future here. We're going in. You know what I'm saying?
You can't forget about Side Chick Appreciation Day.
Off chocolates.
And that too. All right.
Well, it's your boy, Hollywood Sensei 215. The Sensei of the Blur Cartel.
They could really they could do Locker Room without you. You could be late.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to hear a juicy ass story,
I'm just gonna be late to my show.
Yeah,
it's future approved.
Yeah, you should be late to your show.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, story time. Everyone, grab your fucking favorite toy and a box of tissues, because we're gonna get into some freaky shit. So anyway. For those folks that are still watching, and if you don't know, the Cardi experience has been trying to open up his sexual horizons, and has a bucket list of first thing was having myself out there in public spaces sexually, and then on top of that also having a threesome and doing all these other crazy parties and things. So I have a list, right? So as far as this list goes, I cracked the first one. So I had my first threesome. Right?
There should be like applause.
Todd said I'm in trouble, but that's probably for Royal. But show must go on.
Welcome to the
Anyway,
club.
so we've been trying to find the right person for, this experience, right? So we both been looking solo, right? So we were hitting the sites and all this other stuff, finding folks to see who's like in this lifestyle like us and see who wants to be our unicorn and, see where it goes, right? It's been hard. It's been grueling task, but, we found an unlikely suspected person and it was actually one of my old friends.
Oh,
Right.
that is very unlikely.
Very unlikely. So instead of looking out, I should have been looking inwards the whole entire time. So once we found her, we had a long talk because it was someone I also used to have relations with, but I hear her in the background to keep it cute. I'll do the best that I can. So we all sat down. We agreed, to
I really want to know. I'm sorry to interject, but I really want to know. Like, you don't have to say it right now, but I really want to know how you navigated that, because a lot of relationships require that you cut off all ties with previous.
Yes, it usually does, and I had to be really up coming and forth. For literally, I'm just like at the mercy of her. Like, hey, however you want this to play out can go your way. Like, you're the queen of the castle right now, and I'm the pawn. You tell me how you want me to move in this situation, and I'll do whatever you say. Right? She has all the power. I'm gonna just sit back, keep my mouth closed, not fuck shit up, and hopefully it's all all goes together fine, right? So there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of texting, and then group chat stuff, and decide to finally meet up. Meet up goes well, more talking goes on, reassuring this, reassuring that, and it's moving forward, right? There was hope. I still saw the light at the end of the tunnel, so there was still hope that, hey, this can actually work out, and this is one of my biggest things is I didn't want to go to in this with someone I wasn't comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
So like
That's
having
very
someone,
important.
yeah. So having someone from the outside coming in, I already felt like kind of subconscious about it, and like I hate to try to get to know somebody and trying to have this really personal, intimate, relationship with, and I didn't like it. So having her helped it out a lot. So I was really eager to make this shit work at all costs, right? So we go to the club together. So for those folks who are watching who don't know, we were part of this, sex club that we go to, all black owned, and things get crazy in there sometimes, right? So we go there, we meet up, and it's we go there on a schoolgirl night, right?
Oh,
Schoolgirl night, one of my favorite nights, right? So just picturing it here, schoolgirl night, everyone who goes in there, all girls dress up in their schoolgirls outfits, So, your skirt, your blouse top, maybe a tie, just think like Sakura high school type shit, right? Fishnets or stockings and heels, It's fucking sexy as hell. So we all meet at my house. Of course, we pregame. They both looking good. I'm so fucking happy. I'm fucking excited. I'm like, yo, we can just get this popping here at the crib now. But we end up going, right? So we get to the club, and it's fucking freezing outside. It's like 32 degrees outside. And we get there, and we smoke up a little bit, and then the headmaster of the house was like, yo, there's folks outside in the hot tub. I'm like, yo, it's 32 degrees outside. He's like, yeah, there's still folks out there in the hot tub. So we go out back just to see, like we smoking, we just like, we want to see this shit. And there's this two girls in there butt ass naked with this white dude, right? And I'm looking at like, yo, y'all ain't fucking cold. And she's like, it's my birthday, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And she's just out the water and shaking her fucking titties. And I'm like, yo, your fucking nipples is gonna freeze off. Like, get back in the water. He's like, yo, come in and join us. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not getting there with you. Why would I? It's fucking 32 degrees.
It's a jacuzzi.
Yeah, but I put my hand in the water. I was like, look, this is like lukewarm. Like, it's not a good look once your ass get out.
What
And
you
then
drinking though? You warm up.
it must have been drinking a lot because she was fucking on.
She
Right.
was sweating, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. So the guy gets out, right? The white guy, he automatically starts to turn blue.
Oh.
So cold. Like he gets out. Bull dick like hey, it's so cold out. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Like, oh no, like what are you doing? Get back in the water. But he gets out. You know, white people are not really affected by cold like that, even though their body tells you differently.
Their body be showing that they affected, but their brain be like, nah, I'm not affected.
Exactly. Ain't reached there. So we go back inside, right? And there's like a lot of things going on. So there's strippers there. They work in I think there's like some like actual sex workers there doing shit on the side. And then we go and we try to get comfortable and we try to go to there's a whole couples room, right? So we try to go back in the couples room, but before we go there, we go through the BDSM room. And then there's a girl on the cross and another girl just down there just eating her out all crazy, right? And we're like, oh, what's going on? Everyone was like, shh. There's a crowd of people just watching. Everyone's like, shh. Like, oh, like, what's up? Like, oh, we're filming a porno here. I'm like, how are you guys filming a porno right now? It's like, yeah, we're doing it right now. I'm like, can we watch? She was like, yeah, just be quiet. So amateur porn thing going on. I'm like, all right. So we watching her like get whipped and smacked up and ate out and everything. And I was like, oh, this is really.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. I was like, you know what? This is really interesting. Y'all need an extra or something? Like I got two with me. And the way that she was dressed up, she had her collar on. So I had her back on the leash, like I had a blur con. But I was the only dude in there with two girls that night. So I felt like I was like
king.
I did feel like a king. I felt very, very special. I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, yeah, like this is what, hip hop guys feel like. I don't know. But it was doing it for me. So I was sitting down and they were like playing with each other and like dancing on the pole and stuff, doing a whole bunch of sexy shit, right? And then, we go back into the main room while the porno thing going on. And we start talking and I'm drinking my ass off. And all of a sudden, I stopped thinking. And I kind of just pull it out. I kind of put like all my chips on the table, which was probably a no-no because I didn't get permission.
Oh.
Because you need permission because at this point I'm kind of like the sub at this point. So I didn't ask permission and I pulled it out. But it paid off. It paid off. So they started playing with me, right? In the main room.
Oh.
Yeah. Like they were sitting down. I was just standing up.
Do you feel like you got over your stage fright?
Almost. Yeah. I want to say yeah, I did.
Almost.
Because I got the tunnel vision. The tunnel vision came through.
Okay, the tunnel vision.
Because this is like my first time, so I'm not paying attention to, of course, the porno that's going on in the next room. Okay. Then people going back and forth, seeing what was going on. But then again, I noticed like, okay, some folks are stopped going to the porno room and then start watching me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you're a main attraction.
I felt it, but I was still in the zone. So I'm just sitting there. I'm just looking at them, and they sharing it. right?
I understand the tunnel vision because, like, my first party that I had ever went to, the guy literally, he was like, "Oh, you've never been to a party?" So he threw a party for me, right? He was my dom at the time. And so, like, I'm topping him off, right? You know, because I like to do this type of shit. And I didn't notice until about 10, 20 minutes in that there was a large group of people that had all entered the room and were watching. Like, I was the main attraction.
So you had super tunnel vision.
I was focused.
Focus, man.
You know? And
right.
I didn't even realize. And then as soon as I noticed the crowd, I was like, I can't do this.
You can't stop. You stopped.
But I didn't stop, but I felt like I wasn't giving my best anymore.
Ah, okay.
You know, like, kind of
right.
Like, you know.
What's going on here? What's the story?
We're
not going back.
We're talking about, so you know, one side's looking this side, other, and she's looking this side.
We're talking about tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. So they both working on both sides. It's just like this and like this. The lips were touching, tongues were touching. I'm just like, this is fucking heaven, right? Until she goes, not Ty, but the other girl, she goes around and pulls me in closer, but she does it by going underneath and pulling my fucking jeans down. And then the cold air kind of whisks by my ass.
You know what she was doing. And
it kind of snapped me out my tunnel vision. I was just like, what was the, oh, and I was like, oh shit, there's like people. And
you do your best work when you don't know no one's watching.
Right. And I don't think they didn't notice because they were focused on me. But I noticed
they did notice, and that made them perform more, because that's the thing. That's the difference.
Or that
between, exhibitionists, because exhibitionists perform better depending on how many people are watching. Because they get off on people watching. So it's like, I'm doing my
like
shit.
That a little bit.
All these people watching. Now I'm about to really do my shit.
Yeah, you can tell, like, when things get a little bit louder and like the suction gets a little bit harder, things tend to don't stop. So I powered through. Nothing happened. I kept going because it's like, this is why I'm here. This is what I want. I got two girls that I care deeply about pouring into me at this public place. Ain't nothing can go wrong, right? So we end up, getting out of there because, like, I'm all for the openness of it, but I'm not going to go ahead and just not give the best performance of my life in front of these folks. This is a private. This is a moment I've been waiting for my whole life, and I'm not going to squander it on these peons in this club. So I'm taking them back home with me. So so we get back to the house, and this is my first time. Like, I don't know, like, of course I've seen pornos and go ahead.
Keep going though.
Yeah. So of course I've seen pornos and all the sorts. Yeah. Wrap it up. I got to wrap it up because it's almost 10 o'clock. So we get back to the crib, right? You gotta get back to your show. We get back to the crib, and I'm thinking, should I follow the textbook? Just no more things you do, right? And I'm just like, I'ma just fuck it and just go with what I feel, and just grab something, bite something, kiss something, lick something, no matter what it is, and just take some cues from Ty because she's been through this before, and we're gonna work our way through it. So we hit a couple positions, and end up being a wonderful fucking time. Fucking stud all the way through. Had both of them climaxing, me coming last, and it was fucking amazing. It had me thinking like, yo, like people do this on a regular.
I envy those people. I haven't had a threesome in 10 years. It's been 10 years since my last.
But you had ones. Like, how do you not go back to like the regular after having that type of experience?
It's kind of hard because it's like it's so many things that happen during it, and there's so many things that you just loved and enjoyed during it. It's like, yo,
right.
I need this every fucking time. You know what I mean? But you run into women that be like, I'm selfish, I ain't sharing this, so.
And that was one of the hurdles that we had to overcome. But the best thing about it was that we had a plan, we had guidelines, and I guess that really helped it out. Like no one's going rogue, no one's doing any outside communication with the other. We had one centralized group chat. We talk to each other. It's good morning to everybody, and we explaining, hey, this is what it is, and this is what it is for right now. If shit goes differently later, then we'll talk about it then. But as of right now, building blocks step by steps. We're here to have fun. Keep it sexy. Keep all parties interested and involved.
Right.
She went ahead and got off and came back. God damn it!
What?
If the story was too hot for you to handle, you left and you just come back.
Listen, I've been drinking.
You had a whole titty out.
Right. Out there playing with the rolls in the bathroom without me.
Without my baby.
Better. You gotta have those boundaries. You gotta have those rules.
It's cool. I'm gonna get that old love sense. I'm gonna just be pressing buttons.
I'm
there
waiting.
You go. You gotta get that.
By the time you get that, you're gonna be here.
That's even better.
There we go.
So I can be at work and be like, you go ahead.
If you're gonna be here, you don't gotta get the most expensive one though.
Man.
No, matter of fact, I'm gonna get what's Nakia's joint.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we can still have that discount out.
I'm definitely missed my discount.
I'm trying to play hide and seek.
Don't forget, I'm pretty sure she'll still honor it, but PR by Nakia, our sex toy expert and wholesaler for us. You can hit her up here, hit the website. She'll probably give you a discount. All the hottest and latest toys. Check out 2 episodes ago. We did a show with her. It was amazing. Just as amazing. Just as amazing as my threesome was. It was beautiful.
Did I miss the whole threesome?
I didn't want to. We was pressed for time. I didn't want to get all into the nitty gritty details, but it got done. It was lovely. It was respectful.
But you said like it happened one time. From my knowledge, it's happened multiple times.
Twice.
Oh yeah, that's multiple.
There's multiples. It's good enough.
Have you scheduled another?
Well, now that it's Valentine's Day, I'm sure one will be in the works soon. It is a weekday. This is more like one of those weekend things, but I'm sure the next one will be very soon. And
so I love that for you. Like I
love it too.
I love that for everyone. Like I feel like all men deserve it.
You got. I believe everybody. Everyone deserves it. Like
and all women who want it.
Gay, straight, everybody. Everyone should at least enjoy.
Well, not everybody wants it. So all
folks who are interested. Yeah, whoever who wants it deserves it. But those who are interested, I would say, don't be afraid to go for it.
Like I can't wait for when I can give my big one.
He can't wait for it. We were just talking about why you were gone. He was like, you know what? I can't wait to have one with her.
I want to do that like so bad. The problem is He a little selfish.
You a little selfish.
He a little selfish. Like,
Well, I'm
I,
sure
I'm probably
the
not,
other
I
girl
probably
can get
can't
in
just
where
like
she fit
I can't
in.
just go get one of my homegirls who I've been with before because he gonna be like, was that your ex? No. Like I'm gonna have to get somebody completely brand new.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's hard for me.
Yeah.
That's hard for me.
You like the folks that you trust, right? Like you've been with before.
Yeah. I'm more of a person who will double back before I start fresh and new.
I gotta get you a headset. Oh. Hey everyone. This is Ty. This is my
Hi,
baby.
beautiful.
Oh, she just said she just wanted to talk to you.
She just want to talk to me.
I have sex with her. and it'd be the bombs.
I just want to watch.
The bomb.com. You want to watch?
Make a video. Make a video.
We have videos, but we ain't. Oh shit! She said she'll let you watch.
You see, now I gotta ask permission to watch.
I think she just gave you permission.
I'm in for my babe.
Oh well, yeah, you gotta get babe permission to watch. And now a pound of anxiety is on my shoulders.
Let's go. And
I'm gonna work it out.
If things go my way by BLRCon, we might all four be in a room together. Who knows?
Now I'm thinking that for BLRCon, after our panel Saturday night, we should throw a party.
We need to throw a party, and we're not gonna call it
and not just any party. It won't be a cuddle party. It's just because we want to be more raw than that. We want to be cool, like BLRCon Fuckfest 2023. Like
we can't call it that.
Technically, we cannot call it that.
We can't.
But you know where my headspace is.
But we need to let people know that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, a sex positive safe space.
We'll call it
folks at
responsibly.
That will hold responsibly.
We'll call it hold responsibly. We can actually set up our group ahead of time, and people will be pre-screened and have to,
we're going to work on that.
Results.
Yes.
Upload their results that they're holding responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
And then, hey, we're all in the room together. We're all nerds. There will be alcohol.
There will be weed and other substances if needed. Definitely wristbands if you're single or a couple, or if you're looking for another person.
I like that.
Would definitely have wristbands.
Yes.
Looking interested. We're talking about
we're talking about the whole responsibly tour.
Yes. For BLRCon. Pretty much.
The whole responsibly tour?
Yeah.
So I could wild out and like pour whipped cream, like spray whipped cream on hoes and all that.
Whatever you want.
I mean, lick syrup off their teeth.
With consent.
Yeah, obviously with consent. I mean, I'm all about consent. I don't, you know what I mean? Because you got to get my consent to do stuff to me. So, so I'm going to ask for the consent. I just want to know, can I pour some chocolate syrup on some titties and lick it off? I mean,
somebody titty.
Why not somebody's titties? Sound like being sticky.
You wouldn't be sticky afterwards.
I'll use another substance.
Non-stick surfaces.
Yeah. Listen, we'll get some edible arrangements. You know what I mean?
That sounds sticky.
Sounds sticky.
Yo, it sounds sticky, and it sounds like it's gonna fuck with my pH.
Horizon with this food stuff, man.
No, nothing sticky will go in. Just everything.
Listen, I'm not putting any of the food near your vagina. No.
Nah,
thank you.
We had an episode on that. That doesn't end out well.
We're not gonna do that.
No, everything topical.
Now another part of the body, I'm just saying,
I'm just saying. Once we have our first panel, we'll get the word out on Friday, and then have that joint Saturday night, and it be popping.
We should get the word out before.
That too, but you know how big our crowd was there, so a lot of folks won't know until they actually get there. But hopefully,
they're not going to be admitted without a clean bill of health.
You gotta be STD free and COVID free.
So we're gonna have to That's why I said maybe Friday. That way it gives them Saturday to, or pull up in their emails the last results
All right, I'm with it.
or
I'm
whatever.
there. I missed the
But
last BAE-CHAN
everybody's strapping up.
because I was asleep.
He
I
was
was drunk.
sweet.
Yeah, you
No,
That's
I
very
wasn't
on
drunk.
brand. That's very on
I
brand.
wasn't drunk. I was exhausted from having to stay up in the airport for 12 hours. But that's what happens. So
Yeah, we'll be better prepared this time. It's gonna be fucking fun, and it's gonna be a lot crazier than it was last time. I know that for fucking sure.
For damn
And
sure.
if you
Alright, so
were
can
looking to
I
have a
show-
threesome, BlurCon would be
can I
the
show
place to
people
be
this time?
for
Can
BAE-CHAN
I
after
show
dark.
people this time? I wanna
I
choke.
go fuck right on ahead. There's gonna be folks begging to be choked.
I want to choke some people, spit in some mouths, all that.
With consent.
With consent.
With consent. We can't stress that enough on this
Consensual
show.
spit in the mouth. You know what I mean? Consensual.
Bro, why are you here?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Yeah, we spit in the mouth. There's gonna be some swapping of bodily fluids. Ain't nothing prettier than some girls swapping cum, because that's my thing. I'm a big fan of it.
You just doing that the
Yeah, he just doing it.
craziest, wildest moment.
Pretty fucking much.
Shout out to my little brother, y'all.
All right, we are up. Yeah. Well, this is that type of show. This is that type of show.
How come I ain't meet this brother yet?
Because every time you in LA, he be dodging. You met Malika, you met Willie, and this he just made himself unavailable.
Willie. All right. But there'll be more Cardi tales later on. And I'll keep everyone updated on my I don't even know what to call it yet.
Middle name.
Good name. You know what I mean?
I'm guessing it's still Unicorn. I don't know.
Shout out my boy.
So she says she capping.
Listen, man, you gotta get that chicken. I understand, bro.
How you the supervisor at work 24/7 and still broke, bro?
You know what I mean?
Let me borrow $20 right now.
I'll be in LA soon enough. You know what I mean? Then I could show you these Call of Duty skills.
Y'all can do that online. You ain't gotta get to LA for that.
Yo. I'm trying to be right in the room so I can see. You know what I mean? You gotta feel
Anyways, like Curtis was saying.
Anyway, go get yourself some.
Yeah, go get yourself
some.
Don't knock it till you try it. And
everybody, threesomes 2023.
Listen, I'm trying to have one this year. It's been 10 years since your boy. I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
I said she got you, yo.
Yeah, last time I had threesome, I was 23. You know what I mean? I'm about to be 33 in 3 months. I'm trying, you know what I mean?
What happened before then? If you let me.
See? You gotta let her lead, man.
I mean, hey, listen.
You can't be vetoing and shit.
Vetoing what? Women?
Yes.
Listen. We both know that. You know, it's not really up to me. I mean, if a certain individual doesn't like it, then it's just not gonna happen. You know
All right.
That's just
we're going to wrap it up. I gotta take my baby out for Valentine's Day. We're gonna go to karaoke and we're gonna find some tacos.
That's what I'm talking about. Tacos and karaoke.
Yeah. Yes. Karaoke and tacos. We're gonna make it work.
What you singing?
Y'all go ahead out. Y'all two good looking people. Y'all go ahead.
What you singing, Cardi?
I don't know what I'm singing. I'm singing whatever she told me to sing, but it's mostly for her.
Easy, yes, baby.
Yes.
One of those things. So,
all right, let's wrap this up.
Wrapping it up.
Mr. Hollywood.
Experience here.
Mr. Hollywood.
Go Hollywood, because you got your show to get to.
I'm goated. I'm really goated because I'm doing 2 shows at once right now. You know what I mean?
That is impressive.
I'm muted on my other show and I'm doing this one. So, you know, but it's your boy, Hollywood Sensei. Yeah, I bet. Hollywood Sensei 215_215. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm the Zesty Boys CEO. You know what I mean? But Blurred Cartel, everything. You know what I mean? Subscribe, like, come watch a podcast. Come jump on a post, talk about some anime, some comics. BAE-CHAN, I love y'all.
Wrapping it up.
I see y'all later. We out.
There we go. All right, Lala.
And once again, it's your girl Lala. It's so random. Don't forget the Z. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, you name it. If the name's not there, neither am I. You can catch me here every Tuesday on BAE-CHAN After Dark. You can catch me on Fridays on the Honey and Cocoa podcast. And I'm on the Blurred Cartels on Saturday and Thursday.
That's right. There's a Blurred Cartel. Go ahead, like, follow, subscribe. They're on literally every single platform, even Spotify. They're there. So just go there. They'll be there. With me, Cardi Experience. You can follow me on Twitch, Instagram,
We didn't call for the
Twitter.
poll.
Oh, the fucking poll. Let me do the poll real quick. Hold on.
No, finish your outro and then do the poll.
Okay, yeah. BAE-CHAN After Dark. We almost had 600. Please follow for nasty, sexy shit. And of course, World jumped off. But here, this is Thy Royal Gymnast. You can follow it here.
Royal Gymnast on all platforms. It is
also all
Royal
platforms.
Gymnast.
She will get to you when she'll get to you. All right. So, poll for the week. Question is,
and I voted.
Thank you for voting this time. Thank you.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
Okay, you're on a roll. Okay. Are you tasting yourself to see if it's good or bad before letting your partner taste you? Now, this is a unisex poll, so there ain't no men's section or women's section. So we had, I think, a lot of shy people this week, because I think last poll we had about 80 people vote in, and we have about 8 people on this one, and I redid it last week, so like another 8 people, so about 16 people. But as of right now, we have 63% saying yes and 38% saying no. So I know I was in the category. I am not tasting my cum to see if I taste good for somebody else. I am not doing it. I am sorry.
You gotta say something.
But for the record, we know that it tastes like almonds for everybody.
I'm just saying, if you cream pie her,
you know.
If you cream pie her and you go down there after.
It's topical. If it's coming in, I'll be on the clit. So
I'm just saying, if you cream pie her and you go down there after,
I ain't doing all that. Because the last poll we had where you won it, and I'm saying in the throat.
In the throat, and then you kiss her after.
It ain't the same. It ain't the hot first take.
Whatever.
I ain't
that's
snowballing.
Our poll, you guys. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter at BAE_CHAN.
Please don't forget the underscore, because you have to use the underscore.
3 followers away from 600. So we appreciate.
We're 1 follower away now. So
we're 1 follower away. You guys.
1 follower away.
And
check out the poll tomorrow. Yes. And Wednesday is a lot of things. So it's what the fuck Wednesdays. It's Woman Crush Wednesday and
Wet
Wednesday and Wagon Wednesday. There's a whole bunch of ass and crazy shit on the Twitter tomorrow. So
it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Hump day. It's fucking hump day. Just hump something. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day, because I know I'm about to do mine, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it down like your boy knows. All right, y'all take care.
Bye.
You're gonna hoe. Don't forget to hoe responsibly.